Well, back again, gonna do another video, and to warm myself up, because I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, I always like to start the video off with something a bit strange. So, for some of you guys and girls that go out to the gym sometimes and work out, I know a lot of you have seen these videos on YouTube about people in the gym that annoy you or piss you off, or the types of person you see in the gym. And there's one additional character that I would love to add to this saga of people you meet in the gym, and this person is, and I like to call him, the Eye of the Tiger guy, the Rocky Balboa trainer. And think about this: when you go to the gym and you're going to work out, and then you see this guy, he's always got the the sweatband around his head and the vest, the little vest with so you can't see his armpit sweats. And then he's got his wristbands here and here, almost dressed like Cena in some respects. And then he comes marching out, and he's working out, and then you hear his music, and you're stretching or doing your sets, and then he pops up right next to you, and he's like, "Watch this, son." And then he starts working out, and he's doing his sets, and he starts to struggle. And then you just hear, "I got the eye of the tiger," and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 the eye of the tiger, it's the bird of the fight." And he's doing his sets. "Eye of the tiger, it's the bird of the fight. Risen up as we walk to the night of the tiger." I don't think there's a gym in the world that does not have the Eye of the Tiger dude. Or the other one is the Rocky Balboa theme. And when they're on the treadmill, and they're taking it to the max, you hear as they're running. And it's like in their head they think they're going to run up the stadium steps and put their hands up. People are going to clap. That's really cheered me up. So what I wanted to talk about was AJ Lee. And I promised to talk about her again at some point, and I'm going to talk about her now. So give me a few seconds. Let me do my usual thing of having my tea. Cups aren't big enough for me. Okay. Now, I did a video a few months ago in the summer, and I talked about AJ Lee and the Psycho Girl character that she had. And I think it's about time that I follow up on that video and follow up on where we are now, and really the topic that I want to talk about. And I encourage everyone who watches this video, please, 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 please write your comments on this. Don't be scared. Join in the conversation. I love going back and forth with you. I want to know what you think of AJ Lee and where she's been going lately, and I'll give you my thoughts. So kind of what I want to talk about is, number one, the AJ Lee, Cena, Vickie, Guerrero, Ziggler storyline that she's been involved in. And in addition to that, does she still have the potential to be this breakout star that she seems to be on the verge of becoming? And could this happen maybe by a WrestleMania, and how it could happen by a WrestleMania? So, after that last video I did, AJ Lee at the time had been catching on as this psychotic character, and it was a very subtle character. And to me, the reason why it got over in the first place is because it wasn't overexposed, and they weren't shoving her down your throats, and it fitted well with what was happening with Daniel Bryan, and it was a nice little character to play off of the Daniel Bryan popularity at that time. And she started to kind of take on a life of her own, really catch on, became a bit of a ratings draw, and people were starting to talk about her. And I don't blame them. Look, I would push AJ Lee. She's sweet, she looks really nice, she's got that innocent look, but I like the way that her character kind of flips all the time. And that seemed to be the thing that was getting her over, when she would just flip in that manner. And they gave her a big push, made her the general manager, and that's when I started to feel that they were overexposing her. And they gave her this general manager role, and I thought this could be entertaining if she if they don't run away from this insane persona that she's developed. And they kind of just resolved it like that, and she was now this supposed to be this serious corporate entity within the company and this general manager figurehead, and it just was weird. It was like she'd do the skipping thing in their suit but try and be this corporate entity, but then I thought we were supposed to like her because she was a bit on the edge. I mean, girls on the edge are in vogue. I mean, in general. I mean, who doesn't love a girl that's got a touch of the crazy to them? But that's the thing, and I think that's why fans were getting into her. So they build this storyline up, they take her out of the position. She is now feuding with Vickie Guerrero, and it looks like to me, in old school booking, we would see AJ Lee and Vickie Guerrero have some kind of confrontation, you know, the big confrontation at WrestleMania, which would put the icing on the cake of getting her to a certain level. And if they want her to get to the certain level, they need to put obstacles in the way before she gets to Vickie Guerrero. However, the problem is the storyline that she's in. Now, far be it for me to really want to bash TNA, because I think they've done really well this year in some respects. Borrowing storylines from them isn't always a good idea, especially when it's storylines that were never particularly good. And of course I'm referring to the AJ Lee, John Cena affair, whatever you want to call it, storyline, which is taking up a lot of time on Raw. And I thought at first, you know, I'm a sucker for really bad storylines. I'm someone that watches Glee. I mean, come on. I watch Sunset Beach. I love tacky storylines myself. But even by Milo standards, I thought, do you know what? This is actually dying really fast. They overexposed the character. The storyline became very disjointed. And to be honest with you, if they're in some kind of relationship, who cares? What's so damaging about it when in storyline neither of them are with anyone else? So they should kind of be together. And also, when you think about it, Vickie Guerrero was in a relationship with Edge, in a relationship with Eric Escobar, if you remember him, has been in relationships with Dolph Ziggler, and, you know, been in a general manager kind of figurehead. So storyline continuity's been compromised with this one. Anyways, it looks like to me that they really want to go ahead with this AJ Lee storyline, and it looks like they're going to do this AJ Lee, John Cena romance. Will they or won't they? Ross and Rachel from Friends, you know the deal. They kind of get close, then they pull away, then they kind of get close and something happens, and then eventually they get there and it's all roses and chocolates and God knows what else. And it looks like they're going to go in that direction a little bit with Cena and AJ, and I think they're going to use this as a platform and a springboard to make her this bigger star. And of course, if you know me, I've been ranting and raving for years about needing new stars and how they need stars. When they need new stars, they need to have a variety of them. Female tag team managers, comedy, you know, a variety of them. And it looks like AJ is going to fill one of those voids. The problem is this storyline actually going to help her? Because of the way the storyline's written, and I've just gone through it, I think she's gonna get over, but I think not to the extent that she should and rightly should get to, because they've overexposed her and they've kind of unfortunately done something to death, and that seems to be a company thing. They either don't give you enough or they just shove it right down your throats where you want to be sick and you're like, come on, alright, we get it. And they're kind of going in the latter again, and it's like, come on, calm down. So watching Raw, they seem to be going with this now latest development, you know, in the promos that people have cut on her, you know, and the way that they're presenting her as this, you know, this poor, fragile person that, you know, made their way into the company and fought their way into the company, and is going to be a role model for young girls and all of that. And it seems to be going in that direction in addition to the Cena love thing, and it makes me think, will she be the breakout star that she should be? Now, you write your comments and you let me know what you think about that. How, if you were writing the show, would you do it? Do you actually like the storyline? Because I'm, you know, on the fence on it a little bit. Well, not on the fence. I went out on a limb and said I'm not too keen on the storyline, but I understand what they're trying to do. Is there a storyline you'd rather have seen her in? Did anyone prefer her when she was a lot more edgy? And what else is there that they could do with her? Perhaps maybe do something with her and Lita. They've got the footage. They've got the footage of AJ when she was 14, crying when she met her. And I think they could always use that and bring Lita in some way to kind of, you know, maybe if she was still edgy, talk her into doing the right thing and use Lita to give her the rub. I thought that would be a great way to go, maybe, but who knows? You write your comments, you let me know what you think. If anyone out there knows how to make a video introduction, please let me know. PM me or write on my wall or something, because I really want to do some new things with this channel now, and I think it's time that, you know, I revamp it and put some new things into the channel. So if anyone out there can do that, please PM me. Please write some comments. Please share the video. Please subscribe. I mean, I love having people down here. Just made a new friend the other day, Wrestling Rookie. Hi, by the way. And, you know, write some comments. Let me know what you think. Tell me how you feel. Do you agree with stuff I've said? Do you disagree with stuff I've said? Do you think my hat looks stupid? Just let me know and I will get going. I've got to do another video. And I will see you all very, very soon. Take care.